Hello, everybody. Hello. It wouldn't be a drag stream unless something broke before something happened. So with that being said, hello. Welcome back to Lost in the Woods. And if you notice this time, compared to last time, I am playing the full release of the game. I love the demo so much. I am 100% gonna replay the game. This time, though, I'm gonna actually go for the, good ending and not accidentally skip like half the game. Because apparently I skipped half the game in the demo. Go check it out. It was great. You want to see the bad ending? Go check last time. Who knows what happens? We're gonna play in English because we play English and Dutch. This is a short story and two different endings. Enjoy the game. I love the creator of this. When their other games come out, I'm gonna 100% play the other games. So they have a few other games. Oh yeah, trigger warning, all those things. The Lulu girl, like she got some good stuff. They got some good stuff over there. Some good games in the work. Ooh. Oh, some good stuff going on.
That argument really tore us apart. I hated every second of it.
You should, girl. You deserve better than this vile bathtub having man.
I don't know why, but this fight felt deeper, darker, maybe even the worst of them all. He hasn't spoken to me since. I guess he just wants to be alone and enjoy his bath.
I don't know. How about we just walk in there and we just start shanking him? Like 100%.
It's been a while since things
Scream
truly
style.
felt okay between us.
It's been a while,
We've
huh?
been
How about you been a
struggling for a
while
long
since he's been
time.
alive?
This isn't just about one fight. But still, I can fix this. I can fix us.
No.
I
You
think I
shouldn't.
know how to do it. How to make things right again.
You shouldn't have to fix a thing. You shouldn't have to fix a thing. If you have to think you have to fix something, you gotta talk about it. And if the talking doesn't work, then maybe it shouldn't work. And that's the thing that is to be important
I've
to
got a
understand.
list set up in the kitchen. A plan to get things back to how they should be. It's the first step to fixing what we've lost.
Look. Oh wait, I didn't edit it in. Oh man, I didn't edit it in. Anyway, I'm gonna do the same thing I did in the demo. Look, it's the same controller. It's the same controller. I have that controller. I didn't edit in the picture, and I'm sure not doing it now. But I have the 8-bit Dio Lilac controller. Press and hold Enter to skip dialogue. Oh, that's shiny. My wardrobe. Should I change my outfit? Wedding dress, rabbit costume. That was a genuine. Oh, she was so funny. My wardrobe. Should I change my outfit? What does she look like in a wedding dress? Ooh. Oh, we're so cute. Ooh, let's look at the, what was it, the to-do list?
There it is.
I'm gonna be
the
skipping
list.
some stuff.
I wrote it a while ago, back when I realized I needed to do something. Because unfortunately, this isn't the first time he shut me out after a fight.
And that's what I mean. One or two, okay, bad days, something got heated, you gotta talk about it. It happens multiple times. No, you gotta leave. You gotta leave. Men, it's hard to find a significant other. Women, it's hard to find a significant other. But you gotta be valued as a human. You gotta go. You gotta realize when you're fine with not being treated as a human, and you gotta realize when you're fine with knowing that you are a human. And you gotta find that weird equilibrium and where you're cool with and where things lie. Even if you do care for people, because sometimes you gotta, it's get good, you gotta get hurt. Maybe understand when taking a loss of a limb is good enough to not hurt another limb. That's really weird. This is coming from a single person. Ladies, I know it's hard for you too. Men, it's hard for everybody. Ladies, just self-worth. Anyway.
I hate his silence. Now every time I look at him, I hope he'll say something. Anything.
That's one thing from a fucking introvert that I heard. I don't care about the time. From an introvert that I hate. I hate that people are just like, oh yeah, you just go quiet. Like, as an introvert, it's like, no. I don't like talking. I don't like talking to people. But if something needs to be said, if something is there, if something happens, if word needs to be used, you gotta use words. I will say stuff. Stuff will be said. You gotta talk about the, you gotta talk about the give and take.
I can't take it anymore, so I thought maybe this list could help. It's full of things he loves. They always make him smile.
It hurts.
Most of the things on the list aren't far. Some are in the shed, others down by the lake. I can go get them. It won't take long. I just want things to be okay again. And I know I can't force that, but I have to try.
Nah, you can't force
I
it.
need to try.
You can try, but you can't force it. Like, marriage is a give and take a duo. Look, marriage is a give and take a duo. What was that flashing? Oh, wait. Baseline in game, there's a mouse? There's a mouse capability? Whoa, that's cool. They completely, oh wait, it's not captive. Hey, if you're using mouse capability with
I'm going
with
for
the
a
game,
walk now. See you later, darling.
I can never get over that. It's just so nice. The art's so good.
He really doesn't want to talk to me at all.
Even when I can't get over it, even when they have a fight. This is the 4th time I'm having this rant. Even when they're having a fight, she still fucking cares about him. I hit the wrong button twice. Oh wait, wasn't this supposed to be done in the full game?
Ugh, I've never liked the shed. There are no good memories here. Not a single one. The shelves are still cluttered with dusty tools, and the old workbench stands in the corner. Everything looks the same, and yet, somehow, it doesn't. The axe, the chainsaw, both are gone?
Chainsaw. Look, hon. I'm not saying you killed him in the bathtub with an axe and a chainsaw, but we're kind of playing not Cluedo right now, so I'm not saying you didn't.
Someone must have taken them, but who? And why?
Say, if it was you, I'd absolutely say it's understandable to use it in the bathroom.
That door. It feels just like back then. Hearing the click of the lock from the outside. I remember pounding on the wood, calling out. No one answered.
You see, I know it's the mentally sane part of my mentally ill brain, where I know that if that ever happened to me, the moment I'm clear, I'm just gone. I'm gone. And I know I've been explained to that the relationships are way harder, way deeper than that. For most of the time, where sometimes you deal with that because you care for the person. If that ever happens to me, I'm gone. You're never seeing me again. No, you locked me in that shed, and that shed is where I stayed, but I'm not there. You can bet I'm gone. You gotta have that foresight
Not right away.
in your mental part. As Kirito from Something Witty Entertainment has said, I'm not gonna edit this in, but it really needs to. You gotta find that part that's bleeding yourself. You gotta find it. You gotta understand it. And you gotta shoot it in the goddamn head. Because you gotta find the better place.
It's over. It should be over. And
It
yet,
is,
this place still feels like a cage.
It
What
is,
I'm looking for isn't here. I just want to leave. I just want to get away from this place. Far away.
And you're fine. You don't gotta go back to that shit. I'll make it so you don't have to go back to that shit. They added sparkles. Hey, you little freak that I'm not a wisp with anymore,
What
because
is
that's what
that?
we're called with.
A lantern? No, it can't be.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to the demo. This is gonna have a lot more other stuff.
Could it be a will-o'-the-wisp? Hello there. Who are you?
Oh, you see me? You hear me? Must exist. Perhaps. A name forgotten. A voice without origin.
What? That doesn't make sense.
Your words don't make sense either.
That sounds strange. And sad. If you don't have a name, may I give you one?
Oh, you could give me 100 names. They all be true. All of them lies.
Then I'll call you Herbert. It suits you somehow.
Herbert seems real for a man that is dead in a pond. He should be.
I'm Violet. How long have you been here?
Don't think deep into that. Don't worry why I said that so viscerally. Don't think about that. Don't think. I know. I feel at home here.
Really? It's my home too. And yet, I feel so lonely.
Hun, it's because you're with a deadbeat husband who doesn't know how to treat you and need to wisen up, get over your mentally ill part, become more mentally ill part, go Kirito SAO SWE abridged, full on Kirito, find that part of your brain that's telling you no and shoot it in the goddamn head, cold blood, and get out of this situation, hun. You deserve better than this man. What are you doing here in the forest?
I'm looking for some things for my husband.
Who's a deadbeat, mind you.
In the heat of our last argument, I angrily threw his belongings out of the house, into the woods.
What did she throw in the woods again? Right. I'll explain that later.
Those things, they were a part of him. Now I feel awful, and I want to make things right.
You're not the one that makes things right.
I don't remember where I threw them.
This place is always changing. You look away for a second, and everything else is somewhere else. A strange place. But I think I saw someone in the clearing ahead. Maybe you could check there. All right, thanks, you little freak. Thanks, you little freak. Oh, hey, would you look at that? It's a pair of boots and a... I think those are boots. Yeah,
his
those are
pants
boots.
and his work boots. They're damp from the dew with a few leaves stuck to them.
Oh, hey, Meowsh. You genuinely thought it was a cat who was talking? Lol. Hi. Oh, hey, hi. Wait, are you saying my voice acting's getting better? All of those times I've horribly ruined my voice made me realize how to do voices? Hi. Welcome in. I hope you don't have any trigger warnings that affect you, because this is a short game I'm playing for the third time. I just love the game. It's got a great aesthetic. Where, spoiler alert, abusive marriage. If that triggers you in any way, or murder, or, I can't say some other trigger warning stuff about that without it being very spoilery. But hi, how are you? I hope none of those scare you off. Oh damn, no. I hope that's a no, that you're not triggered by them. But yeah, if you are in an abusive relationship, Editor Drek might exist, and he might put in helpline for America. I don't know helpline for anywhere else. Contact them, please. Maybe you can do that old trick. Contact your local pizza place. Order pizza, if you know what I mean. But have self-worth. I know it's weird saying that. Have self-worth. Understand what you're worth. Don't be in abusive relationships. I don't know how to say that better. So I'm saying it in the worst way possible.
Why did I do that? Why did I throw his things into the forest like that?
You're not an American. I know you're not an American, but I'm an American. And that's the only hotline I know. You could always try doing the pizza trick. Everywhere has pizza. Does everywhere have pizza? I just straight blanked out for, I want to say, like 7 seconds. I genuinely was trying to figure out, is there a place that doesn't have pizza? I'm 100% sure there's a place that has pizza. You might not like pizza. Well, hey, maybe your dipshit abusive partner does, and you can order pizza. And maybe you can get arsenic in there. Maybe you can tell the pizza place that you're actually needing help. Who knows? Anyway, I gotta shut up and continue the game.
But then I remember the fight. I can still hear the anger in his voice.
You gotta understand self-worth.
I wanted to hurt him. I wanted him to feel the pain I felt.
Wait, I'm reading too much into it. Meowsh, you're not asking for the American hotline because you need the hotline, right? I'll buy you pizza if you need pizza.
But now, it just feels childish and wrong.
No, you did something that was getting rid of something he cared about, but it was something harmless and just sentimental, well, harmless and figurative in value, without actually harming your significant other who you still love, right? It's something that's a major inconvenience that didn't hurt anybody, that didn't cause anything to happen bad. No, you good? You just want pizza? I know I offer, but I don't know how I'm gonna get you pizza. Just give it 7 to 10 days, and it'll probably get you there fast. I'll send it somewhere Qatar, Meowsh Qatar, and then it'll get right to you. It'll get it right. It'll get 100% to you. 100% there. I hope I remembered your country right. There's only a select amount of countries I have to remember from returning viewers. PayPal you $30,000 US. Oh, I might have to take out a loan. Are you playing the full version? I am. The full version came out a few days ago. Also, hello, Shiny. I am. The full version came out. Oh, I'm playing it again. This time it has good ending. It is good ending. How are you? But Dude, she's such the better person for getting like hurting his clothes instead of him, because the clothes symbolize him, but they can be cleaned, they can be fixed, they can be easily replaced. It's just a nuisance. But she is better than him because she doesn't hurt him. Yes, Qatar.
Oh, what's
Qatar
this?
clap.
Between the clothes.
I'm sitting at Qatar City, Qatar, residence of Meowsh, $5,000 worth of pizza. I can't do the $30,000 worth of pizza. At best, I could take out a loan for $5,000 worth of pizza. I have that get there to you, probably 5 to 10 business days, and then bada bam, bada boom, you're all set. You don't have to eat. Probably for the rest of the year. I hope for the rest of the year.
Lays the letter I once wanted to send to my mother.
Oh, I forgot about this. I flipped the notes. Dear Mom, I don't even know where to begin. Things have been getting loud between us again. Arguments escalate quickly, and afterwards, there's only silence.
The one I've been looking for. I had meant to send it, but somehow I misplaced it. I never thought it would end up here.
The silence is tearing us apart. I feel alone with everything that remains unspoken. The anger, the hurt. I miss you. With love, Violet. You need to fill me in on this conversation, Mr. Drac. So what happened was, if you're in if you're in an abusive relationship, you need to something Witty Entertainment, Sword Art Online Abridged, Kirito. Find that part of yourself that is being subservient to the love and affection for the abuser, and shoot them in the goddamn head and get out of there. Like, kill that part of yourself that loves them to get out of the abusive relationship. Or do the old trick, which is call a local pizza place, or call your national hotline. I only know the American national hotline, so I don't know how well that's gonna work for other people. So that's where the pizza place come up. If you need a pizza, just call and order up a pizza, and maybe hinting that you need some stuff. Or you're calling your local police department. That's what it actually is. You're calling your local police department, and you're just trying to order a pizza, and hopefully they get the understanding. Either they're gonna sign a team, or you're gonna get a pizza. And then Meowsh just said, I'll just take a pizza, and I was like, all right, I'm sending one to Qatar City, Qatar. Do you want a pizza? I'm already $5,000 worth of debt and 5 to 10 business days out. Do you want a pizza?
I can't help but think back to the early days of our marriage, when we were so young and so happy. We had so many dreams back then.
And you should have stayed that way. Yes, pizza. You gotta get pizza. You gotta get the pizza. But man, if you I can't stop talking about this. I went on like an hour-long rant last time. I gotta not go on the rants about it. If you want to hear the rants, go play the demo. I want to rant about the end of the game.
I remember how we buried the time capsule by the lake, a symbol of our future, something we could show our children one day.
Oh,
Now,
that's so
I
nice.
wish we had never buried it, because that capsule, just like our marriage, is buried deep, too deep.
Come here.
I think this is.
What was that?
I think this is a new part of game. Is that here?
Ugh, I've never. There are no. The axe. The.
Nope.
Chips,
This is just old stuff. This is just old stuff. I think this is where he broke the game. I think that you want pizza. Okay. How much pizza do you want? I'm already $30,000 or $5,000 worth in debt of pizza. I don't remember which one it was. I know left breaks the game, so I'm gonna go right again, because I was told specifically by the dev in the comments last time that left broke the game.
Why is it here? The chainsaw? But honestly, I'm relieved it's here. When I realized it was missing, I got really scared. Who took it? Who brought it here?
Like I'm saying, all you need to do is maybe use it in the bathroom. I'm not saying you're right. I'm not saying you're wrong. But maybe there'd be one less bad, abusive husband in the world.
I didn't hear anything, nor did I see anyone. The Will-O-the-Wisp was right. It said everything keeps changing in this place. And now I see what it meant.
Also, that deeper, darker voice when the chainsaw come up, that was me. Thank you for the feedback. I know it was still light, and I didn't know it was caught up by the mic. I just need to say that.
They seem to test me, to see how much I can take before I break.
Yeah, you gotta take it for the break. What is up with these
What
letters? I don't think
happened
they were
here?
like this before time.
The mailbox is completely stuffed, as if it's about to burst. Wait, these are my letters. The ones I sent.
Wait, so they were just left in the mailbox? Come on. Wait, what? Who was you? When it said, was this what you were looking for, or who was it? Like when the chainsaw came up after she was talking on that chainsaw thing, it was the whisper. You couldn't hear the whisper, so I just did the whisper again. You know, just to kind of keep the whisper up. Nobody's gonna notice it. It was barely audible. I just tried imitating the grungy voice as much as possible.
Undeliverable. Addressee unknown.
Addressee unknown. Your mom is unknown, or you are unknown?
Every single letter came back.
So you're not even sending it to your mother?
I never once got an answer from her. Maybe she never existed. Maybe I made her up because I just couldn't bear being alone.
No. Was she gaslit into thinking she had a mom? Is this man manipulating her life more than I ever knew?
Undeliverable. I'm alone. Alone with my husband and no one else.
Oh no. No way, dude. No. Hon, you need a SAO that real fast. Did you find everything you needed?
No, not everything. I'm missing the time capsule and another tool.
Oh, so she added a cutscene so you couldn't sequence break it.
The time capsule was a box full of precious memories. It has a lot of pictures of my husband in it.
I hope those were happier times you can look back on.
Did you see anything like that? We buried it together somewhere near the lake.
Together. Liar. Oh, hey, I definitely did not know there was blood rain. In the demo, when you broke the demo, there was no blood rain. It's the box. It's completely rusted. I can't open the lock. Get 2 tools. I have 1 tool. Some things are probably better left closed. Now I'm kind of fearful what's in the box. Here's a part of the game that was left for the full game, so now we're gonna experience it. I'm gonna go on full rants again. I remember. It was raining.
The looks, the words, the way his fingers closed around my wrist.
Nuh-uh. Nope. Nuh-uh.
Think about what you've done. His voice still echoes in my head,
He was that much
burrowing
fucking
deep
shit?
into my thoughts. What had I done? Breathed wrong? Spoken wrong? Was it my look? I don't know
Breathed
anymore.
wrong?
I've stopped knowing.
Okay.
The darkness here is old, dusty. It knows me, and I know it. I glance around before it swallows me in the shed completely. Old tools hang on the wall, forgotten by time. They're sharp. Sharper
No.
than his words, sharper than his lies. He thinks I belong to him, that he can break me like a doll.
No,
Something
you
moves in
gotta.
the shadows. Eyes, glowing eyes watching me, studying me, as if they know what's burning inside me. No, that's impossible. I'm alone. Alone with myself. And yet, I hear them whisper. Are they my enemy, my allies, or have they always been a part of me? The shadows
Honey.
giggle.
No.
Or is it me?
No, honey.
No, I'm still here.
Girl.
I'm still me. The giggling grows louder. The darkness dances around me, caressing my skin. I whisper back, words I barely understand myself. Is that my voice? No, it belongs to all of us. The shadows, the eyes watching me. The rusty iron that whispers, sings, laughs. My
Honey,
laughter
honey, no.
echoes off the walls. It's
No,
too
stop-
late.
stop listening to the
Far
voices,
too
honey.
late for regret. Far too late for fear. The door no longer stands between me and him. I can leave now.
Yeah, get yourself a, yeah, just leave. Oh, I'm getting a headache. You don't like her voice, God, you don't like her voice acting. What's bad about it? Look, some people, I don't know how well they're accomplished in their voice acting career, but some people are way better than me at voice acting and getting out their love and care for voice acting and actually going out and trying and do the thing and not saying they're just gonna push off and do the thing again every time they do it. Some people have better aspirations and capabilities, like this girl. like the voice actor. It's too anime-ish. Well, I hate to alarm you, but there is a large amount of voice actors who learned and want to voice act for anime. Me included. I may or may not have a few of them lined up in the books, scripted out in my notes. But I don't have the time or care to edit him. Just to get better. Right? You can't fault somebody for like doing good in what they're trying to do. You can fault somebody for running into a closed door, but if that door is open and they somehow trip, you can't fault them for that. You can't fault them for that. You can't fault them for that. But god damn, that piece of husband, locking her in there, like as somebody who's been locked in a room by myself a lot for that one time, like I had, like, dude, being locked in a room like that, that is heinous. The amount of things I would have done to that husband the moment I got out and that door was non-existent. Those rusty nails, those saws that are nice and sharp, they wouldn't be sharp for long. They sure as hell wouldn't be clean for long. I would have 100% just been like, oh, I was locked in there. It was just psychosis. Even if it was after the psychosis cleared up, I would have blamed it on that psychosis. 100% on the psychosis.
You just vanished all of a sudden.
Sometimes you must vanish so they can be found again. So you wish to return to your home now?
Not yet. I still need one more tool, the axe.
And you're certain you need it?
A reconciliation without the right tool? Incomplete.
If that's what you want. Here.
Herbert, so there it is. But how did you know?
Because Herbert was the one who took it the whole time. God, your hands are literally full of blood. Just go and kill your husband. Please. He's telling... Listen to Herbert. Listen to Herbert. Kill your husband. Why else would he hand you a bloody axe? A random man in the fucking woods isn't going to hand you a bloody axe to cut down a tree. No, it's to put more blood. Tools. They can create or destroy. The best ones do both. It will leave its marks. As this is the most wonderful part of it. Drac, go! Go kill your husband!
Now
Unfortunately,
I have all the things from the list. Now I may return to my husband.
Unfortunately, this
Darling, I'm back. And I have something for you.
This is where
Darling?
This is where you 100% have the psychosis and the buildup of all. I've gone on to like a multi-hour rant of this. You want to hear a proper rant of this? I'm just gonna go through the game because I got other stuff to play. I just wanted to experience the good ending on this game. Unfortunately, Meowsh, we are not killing our husband in this route. I am, however, gonna see what happens in the good ending. So hopefully, in the good ending, I also kill the husband, and it's just a misunderstanding. Where is the save? There it is. Bam. There we go. Save in here. Can I leave? Can I? There we go. It was not the same button. Oh man, it's so weird coming back to this place because this whole metaphorical manifestation of our trauma is coming into us. And we, after seeing this, no matter what route happens, you cannot tell me she did not kill her husband. She 100% killed that monster of a husband. I bet you he doesn't even like pizza. Do you still love your husband? I originally said no, but I want to see what's in the good ending. Well, this is technically speaking, in my humble opinion, saying yes to this makes it the bad ending. You should not love your husband after the amount of abuse, trauma. I'm not gonna, you made it this far so I can actually talk about it. Medical malpractice and drugging of the wife he did to sedate her and forcefully make her life a living hell trapped within her own body confines of the mind when she actually gains when she regains control over her own body despite being drugged after building up a tolerance to it, he locks her in a fucking shed in a psychotic episode, breaking down her mental state even more, just so he can toy with her and find out, oh hey, I have a perfect doll of a wife to play with, because he didn't care about her for anything other than the fucking wife doll she was to him. Like, what the fuck is up with that? How the fuck is that fair? You should... Ooh... Look, if you're ever in that situation, feel free to DM me. I'll be the reason the court case is happening. I'll have you know, I know some people in the legal system. You thought those were ovaries? As a male, I would have never made that connection. Because they talked about having a kid for the future. Oh my god. Meowth, you're a genius. You're a literal genius. I've never made that connection. He's still a fucking pig? He's still a fucking pig? Do you want to see the truth? So it remains denied. Wait, so you want to see the truth so it remains denied? So we can't turn on the red light so we can see the red flags for all they're worth? So it's the same ending? We just see it differently?
Why is there a pig sitting in his chair? It's sitting there with such confidence, like it belongs here more than my husband ever did.
You are smart. You're smart. You're courageous. You're like 10 out of 10. I don't know what I would have done in that rant if I didn't have you to tell me those were ovaries. Genuinely, I have played this game, I kid you not, like 3 times just because I love the art style. I never made that connection because I know you're going inside of her. I would not have made that connection. I mean, there are various reasons to make that connection, but I'm not, as a white male, gonna say those words because I don't have authority to say over what I assume as such. With this new recollection of what those, if they could be ovaries, I have no authority to say of such, even if any case of that is just gender stereotyping. So I'll leave it to the professionals who are not male.
What is that? In its hands? It's holding a bottle of vitamin D tablets in its hands.
Gotta love vitamin D. When you're outside, when you're very, very sleepy, you go outside, get some vitamin D, you're either way more sleepy or not sleepy at all. It's amazing. It's also in Sunny Delight, so 100%. Oh hey, Miosh, thanks for the sub. Thanks for the sub again. It just gave me the noto. Thank you. You don't have to do that, but thank you. Thank you. It's very good in orange juice. Sunny Delight, could I crush Sunny Delight? I think the original time I played this, I had a Sunny Delight. Because I remember, what was it, Alan Wake, where I had a Sunny Delight and I just accidentally ripped the Sunny Delight bottle in half and had to clean up a ton of orange juice. I think that's the last time I actually had orange juice. When you're too swole and give yourself orange juice PTSD by breaking the bottle.
My husband used to give me some of them regularly, insisting that I take them.
Well, when you're in a dark place and you're taking vitamin D tablets because you're trying to supplement not seeing the light a lot, it's fine for your frail wife who stays at home. Not cool when you're telling your wife who's at home is frail, that you're drugging her.
Since we live in the forest and the sun almost never shines in our region, it was really important to him that I got enough vitamin D. Being a doctor, he surely knows a great deal about what benefits the human body and what it truly needs.
Everyone, never bad to have too much vitamin D. Put sunscreen on so you don't get melanoma or skin cancer. Doesn't matter your skin tone. Cancer does not have prejudice. Cancer does not have prejudice. Cancer will slap hands with everybody. Does not beat the girl. Yeah, that's not vitamin D. That is not vitamin D.
Oddly enough, I never once saw him take any himself.
Look, he might go to the city a lot. You might see him with a tan. Always wear sunscreen. I'm not kidding. I as a pasty person, wear sunscreen. Well, I don't wear sunscreen, and it hurts me a lot. But cancer does not discriminate. Wear sunscreen. Wear sunscreen. I don't know why I went into that. I know I had a different rant, but I'm not gonna repeat that rant. Wear sunscreen.
And it has a sheet of paper about maybe color theory?
Honey, I love you and I know you've been horribly messed up from an abusive relationship. red plus blue equals violet. Satoru Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen 100% taught us that. Awo Akai Murasaki, right? However, if you think that's color theory holding with medicine, and that is how medicine is made, I think you should murder your husband because he made your brain the size of a toddler.
And it shows the colors red and blue, and how they combine to create purple.
Or violet, like your namesake.
Or more like violet?
And he named it and called it violet because it was made for you to sedate you. That's just a spoiler. That's a spoiler alert.
Did he lock both doors? Luckily, this doorknob has always been a bit loose. If I just pull hard enough... Got it.
Drac, murder your husband. I want to murder my pig of a husband because he's a pig.
Lots and lots of papers. I never had a reason to look at these. My husband works at the hospital, so most of this is full of medical terms I don't even understand.
At least as a doctor who doesn't bring medical records home, which is highly illegal. At least he's doing that. He's just doing medical malpractice and some other weird stuff. Just do it, goddammit. I wish I could. I wish I had an accent.
But I want to know what's going on. Let's see.
Wait, does it really?
Confidential. Internal review. Dear Dr. Smith.
Oh, Meowsh, if you weren't here from last time, then 100% you're going to be hearing some crazy stuff.
As part of the routine inventory check in the medication cabinet, we noticed that several units are missing, without corresponding prescriptions or documented patient movements. The discrepancies involve a total of 7 blister packs, which according to the stock book, should only have been issued to inpatients. What is particularly concerning is that the withdrawals occurred during shift overlaps with you. At those times, no new admissions were recorded, and there were no doctor-prescribed prescriptions for these medications.
It said blister packs, but like, I should probably do my own research to find out what a blister pack is. But when it says blister packs, I'm thinking of like a pack to like treat a blister, which is what? Because it's inflammation and like excess... what is it? Excess juice under the skin. Isn't that what a blister is? Well, there's 2 types of blisters, right? There's an overused blister and then a blister that happens from the force of impact, right? Or burn. I'm assuming it's burn blister, right? So isn't that just like the skin being flayed and then there's like water under there because some has, some doesn't, and that's under there and it becomes within some sort of like juicy juice under there. I'm sorry for saying it that way. Under the skin, and that's causing it to swell. I'm assuming that's the type of blister it is. Is that really like prescription medicine?
We are dealing with potent antipsychotics, whose misuse can have significant psychological consequences.
Oh yeah.
If it is confirmed that you took these medications without official documentation...
If you're not getting the implication he stole medications.
I must insist on a thorough discussion with clinic management and potentially legal clarification.
He 100% stole antipsychotics, which if you're not having a psychotic breakdown, makes you psychotic. It's a weird, you have coffee, you don't have coffee type situation.
I kindly ask you to provide a written statement regarding this matter at your earliest convenience.
I didn't drink prescription med. Well, I hope it's not prescription med. I hope for some reason like blister medication isn't like prescription meds. Because why would a blister cream medication be prescription, right? What is it gonna do? Get rid of your skin rash you've had a little too long? I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I just know cybersecurity.
I have attached copies of the medication booking, shift schedules, and delivery notes for your review. Best regards, P. Hine, Administrative Assistant.
Hine? Heinz Doofenshmirtz? Perry Heinz Doofenshmirtz? Or is it Pines, like Heinz ketchup? I hope it's the Perry Platypus guy.
He's being accused of stealing medication? What else could he have been hiding from me?
Look, in his defense in this moment, all that it stated was that he's accused. He's not proven, not adjacent, not suspected. He's just being accused. It's just like Cluedo. You can accuse somebody or you can suspect them.
Why did he try to lock it?
No, wait.
As if he didn't want me to find out.
In Cluedo, when you accuse somebody, you're saying they did it, and if you're wrong, you're killed. Maybe he is. Maybe you are right. Just beat him, bruh. I know. Dude, it's like his whole career is about to topple down, and you don't even know the other half of it. If the other half of this drawer opens, you're gonna be in a world of something.
There's another letter inside. I think it's his response. Dear Mr. Hine, I am writing in response to your recent message regarding the missing units from the medication cabinet on our station.
I am not a crook.
I must express my deep shock and disbelief at the implication that I may have been involved in the unauthorized removal of these medications.
He's straight up. I can't. That's a little bit of a spoiler. He's straight up just telling him, dude, I'm offended that you told me that you suspect me of doing it. There's
Let me be
so many
absolutely
other
clear.
people. I did not take stuff.
At any
There are
point
so many
take or
other people
remove
there
any
who could have been.
medication
And you
from the
suspect
cabinet
me?
without proper authorization or documentation.
You gonna flip a table? I wish I could flip a table for this.
I take these allegations extremely seriously, not only because they question my professional integrity, but because they go against everything I stand for as a doctor. Yes, my shifts may have overlapped with the times in question, but I strongly deny any involvement. Of course, there are many possible explanations. Errors in documentation or incompetent staff acting without my knowledge.
Look. Incompetence, you can't deal with incompetence. I, as somebody who does data a little bit, it sucks so much when people are just that incompetent. We're just like, God, I wish I can get rid of you, but God, management can't get rid of you. Or like errors in documentation. Errors in documentation, so much more easy to deal with that. Because to be an error existing in the sense of 7 instances, you're gone, buddy. You're gone. You're going to jail. For the inconsistency of 7, you're gone. You're gone. It's genuinely sad that there are girls who think like that. I know. That's fucking insane. Right? I know I'm like harking on that. It's like, oh, I don't understand. Like me personally, as someone who's never been into, I've been in relationships before, but not like this type of relationship, not like this and like intimate and like intense, right? But like to be in a relationship in a way where it's consuming you to the point where you can overlook this type of acting, I do not get. Everyone needs to have that amount of self-worth. Everyone, right? Whether you're able to settle down with somebody, maybe you have high standards, maybe you don't have high standards. All of that needs to be considered when you're looking for a partner or not, and things that specifically interact between you two that much with that. But there also has to be your known boundaries of like, this is my baseline, this is my no-no zone of literally anything. It could be like they wear the color purple on Tuesday, and at 2 p.m. they can chew bubblegum. I'm fucking gone. You gotta have some of those. Just because you got, I know that's exaggerated, but you gotta have a few of those like no rules that if they're ever done, you're just gone no matter what. You're just gone no matter what. I know a lot of people put it in a way that a lot of people know. A lot of people find it a horrid red flag for people who, even if they don't like animals, who treat animals badly, right? You can not like an animal. You can not like an animal. I know there are people who don't necessarily care for animals, but if you are actively malicious to an animal, 100% red flag. A lot of people say 100%. I don't care that they don't like animals. If they treat an animal poorly, I'm fucking on. It's that. You need to have more of that. Please. God, life sucks already. Why make other people's life suck?
I, on the other hand, have always stood for the highest professionalism and accuracy.
Yes, professionalism.
I am fully prepared to cooperate with any internal review to help clarify what happened. I have dedicated my career to the well-being of patients and the standards of this clinic. To be suspected of something so serious is not only distressing, but also deeply hurtful.
People who are animals or psychos, 100%. We do need to codify what animals mean. Some animals, I can't say deserve to be hurt. I don't like raccoons in my trash. I won't purposely hurt them, but I don't like raccoons in my trash. Because they kind of make a mess. I don't like raccoons in my trash. But if it's like a bunny, a rabbit, like a pet snake or something, that's a no-no. Like pets, yeah, we should have codified pets, 100%.
I respectfully request that this matter be approached with caution and fairness until all facts are established. Please let me know how I can support the clarification of this issue. I am more than willing to meet in person to discuss this further. Sincerely,
Dr. Smith.
considering the circumstances, anyone who was on duty at the time could have been responsible.
In your defense, honey, I would love for that to be true. I would love for your husband to not be that much more of a piece of shit.
But it's still strange. Why did he lock up this letter?
Huh? The door opened.
It's locked. Even if I jiggle the doorknob back and forth.
Whoa, wait. You don't get this half of it? You don't get this half of it when because there's the other half of it saying he did everything he's done to Violet in a malicious way just because he thought she was nothing more than a toy and doll to play with. In the other ending, if you want to see the other ending, go for all the stuff that happened to it. That is a lot of rants, but go watch it. Go watch the demo form of it. For the bad end, quote unquote. Like he does some heinous stuff. He opens the letter with, "Yeah, so I've been stealing drugs from the hospital." He literally opens the letter to himself in his journal. "Yeah, I'm stealing medications. It's going great. The meds that I'm giving Violet are totally working. I mean, I might have given her a little bit too much. She might have started to overdose, but now we're fine now. I worked down the ratio. She's completely couch potato now." And it's like, dude, such a piece of shit. Anyway, we're going through the open door now. What is this? What is this? I hate how even in her happy wedding photo, she's still crying and the one hurting because she sees him as nothing more than a black mass. I hate that. Stab him in the nut. You know you're not wrong. That'll do the job. That'll do the job. I hate that she's still seen as that. He smiles, but it never is kindness. Oh, he smiles, but it's never kindness. Smiles, but it's never kindness. Oh, congratulations, Editor Drac, if you ever exist. Oh, I went there before. Put in the Shinji congratulations. Put in the Shinji congratulations scene from Evangelion. What happened here?
I have found everything from him. Well then, let's patch the whole thing together.
Oh, right.
Huh?
I forgot.
Something is not right here. Herbert? Darling? No, those weren't objects at all. But rather your... Oh no. I guess you were the last thing left on my list. All of it, when put together, becomes you. You were right again. I only destroy everything. Not just our marriage, but now even you.
No, look, you're not the reason for the marriage falling apart.
Please talk to me again. I don't even know what's real and what's not. Always these arguments. I can't take it anymore. I need peace. This chaos. You can see how messy it is here, right? Then finally clean up the kitchen, Herbert. I've been out all day searching for your things everywhere in the forest, by the lake, in the old barn, and what have you done? Nothing.
Yeah, no, wait, this brings me to another short, probably like six word rant. If you are in a relationship and you aren't giving what the other one does sometimes, right? Let's say you're in like an unspoken agreement where one person does one thing, the other person does another thing. Be kind. Sometimes do that thing. Do that thing for them. Show you don't just care for their presence, you care for their time, and you're giving them something back too, right? If somebody go gets the groceries, maybe go get the groceries sometime. Give them that little time back. Give them something else. Give them something. Give them more than just a presence, dude. You gotta, ooh. That's the short form of it. I can go into way deeper.
I tried for so long to save our love. I collected gifts, memories, everything that makes us who we are.
Look, you're so much more than just the things that make you are. I mean, I know you constructed the stuff that was his. The stuff that you saw was his. His chainsaw, his axe, his clothes. The box you had for the memories of him for the torso, right? I know you're trying to reconstruct his body. so you can get a form of him back within the relationship and what you had with the core center of it being the things that made your love happen, right? You gotta realize when things have drifted way too far from them. Sometimes you gotta remember that time, sometimes you wake up and sometimes you go to sleep. Time moves on, and the day isn't always gonna have the same time. You gotta realize when you're a little late to stuff. Sometimes that's not okay.
Enough. I'm going to bed. Tomorrow is a new day. Good night.
No, she's crying again?
That argument really tore us apart. I hated every second of it. I don't know why, but this fight felt deeper, darker, maybe even the worst of them all.
Did the game
He
restart?
hasn't spoken to me since. I guess he just wants to be alone and enjoy his bath. It's been a while since things truly felt okay between us. We've been struggling for a long time. This isn't just about one fight, but still, I can fix
Wait.
this. I think I know how to do it, how to make things right again. I've got a list set up in the kitchen, a plan to get things back to how they should be. It's the first step to fixing what
Wait.
we've lost.
Is the quote-unquote good ending a time loop? Oh, okay, no, she's still psychotic. I thought it was a time loop. No, she's still psychotic. She absolutely killed him. That's the whole message. She killed him and then hid his things in that moment she thought he was in the bathroom, right? I don't think his body ever left the bathroom. I think she's in a time loop of herself, but then reconstructing him being like, no, that's not it, and she needs to move away from it. So she's continuously a happy marriage ending. Yeah, I think that's it. I think she's continuously doing the things again, right? She's getting rid of his stuff because she realizes it's an abusive relationship, right? She's over it at the start, right? She's like, I got rid of the stuff. And then she goes to find it because she's having that relapse in psychotic judgment. So then she goes, she does it again, she knows where all the things are because she's the one who put it there. And then it's in a slightly different place because it's a different episode. It's a different place than what she remembers. She's remembering the times differently. She's remembering all of the things slightly differently. And so they're in slightly different places and meanings than what they were the first time while she's reliving everything that's happening, going deeper and deeper down her psychotic mental breakdown, mental state that is continuously declining. So then, like while she's constructing it, she comes to the realization in the kitchen, right? She comes out to the realization in the kitchen that this is happening, that she's constructing him. The game has been loud this entire time, hasn't it? That she's constructing him, right? That she's known the entire time. And at the end, she has a realization of it. And she's just like, I'm not gonna deal with this. I'm just gonna get tired. And in the night, she's in a psychotic breakdown mental episode again, or slightly after what we see. She goes and she hides them and does it again. She knows she does it again. And so it's the time loop. It's the time loop. She loves him so much, she locked herself into a time loop. Maybe the bad end is the good end. Maybe the bad end is a good end where we can kill him, realize we killed him, realize we still love him, know he's bad for us, and then go live a life in the woods with the woods demons. Maybe the good end isn't the good end at all. Maybe the good end isn't the good end at all. You've unlocked one ending. Do you want to go back and try the other choice? Try a different choice. You know what, since we're here, might as well, right? Also, anything... It's a freakish pig. It's freakish pig, people. Freakish pig, 100%. So, since you already saw the good ending, we're gonna turn the red light on. So we're gonna put on our detective glasses. We're gonna realize every red flag that's ever happened. This is literally putting on display every single red flag. This is what it means. The red light means red flag. So everything is the same. Literally all the documents are the same. All of the images here are the same. All the doors, all the events are the same. But when you turn the light on, it goes into a new other thing.
Formulation of a new drug by Electra.
Which needs to be stated to understand this. Because the color formally, like the color theory that he had before, is still here. It's still that. Everything is still the same. This is just, we're realizing everything for what it is. We're taking all of the red flags that's ever happened and existed, We're putting him back in.
Mechanism of action. Combining the ingredients, which results in a medication that induces hallucinations and strong sedative effects. What the hell did he give me?
She still goes on about the same things like, oh, he never really took any himself, like strong sedative effects. This man, like, I'm sure it's just the same. It's literally the same. It's literally the, oh, hey, we got some discrepancies and stuff. Another thing saying this is his response.
Considering the
What? The other cupboard door just crashed. This is where things get real heinous. Real heinous. My DMs are always open if you're in this situation. Real heinous.
There's a book in it. Diary entry, April 19th.
Remember how the other one was, I would never take drugs for my utmost heightened level of integrity in my job?
I took the pills from the dispensary during my night shift.
A dude fumbled under no pressure. Like 100% under zero pressure. The dude fucking fumbled because he was straight up like, I will not take pills. I have integrity in my work. Yeah, so he took the pills. He's that much of an egotistical maniac piece of shit.
These pills calm the mind, made for manic tongues. I began altering the pills, breaking them down in the lab, adding the blue distillate I synthesized last spring from the flowers I cultivated in our garden.
And that's the thing that I hate too. He took the life he and his wife cultivated together and still decided to do bad to his wife. He still did that consciously. He took stuff from his garden where he and his wife live, who shares a name and color, whose color shares a name with his wife's name, to make drugs, to drug her.
The mixture curled into a rich violet deep, like her name, my violet. I call it Violetra, my creation and her silence.
You shouldn't have to be
entry,
silenced to be
April
loved.
23rd.
That's fucking insane. You shouldn't have to be silenced to be loved.
Diary entry, May 20th. Sometimes I catch her staring at the window for hours, her mouth parted slightly, like she's trying to remember something. She's my experiment, so not everything is running smoothly. Her body lay inert, breath shallow, eyes half-lidded, but her brain was screaming. She was dreaming vividly, furiously.
She was literally trapped within her
trauma
own head,
world,
dude. That's
maybe.
fucking
A
insane.
maze of suppressed rebellion. Fascinating. She is trapped in herself now, like a soul buried alive. My drug causes hallucinations. Sometimes I watch her for hours. What is she seeing in there? Does she still remember me? Does she curse me in her dreams? She twitches sometimes, as if her consciousness tries to breach the surface. Diary entry. Lately, she has waking episodes.
Because she's gaining
Moments
resistance
where
to
her
the
eyes
drugs.
are wide open and her body being highly active. But she wasn't really awake. She was still dreaming. She spoke to people who weren't there and called names I never heard of. She mumbled about Will-o'-the-Wisp.
Because that was her
glowing eyes
favorite
that
thing.
hovered
I
just
know I
behind
didn't do
the
it in this
corners of
playthrough,
her
but that was like her
vision.
favorite folklore. She found solace within them as guiding souls or tricksters. She loved learning about the unknown that was there because it was in the woods. It was there for the woods. It was something to cling hold of. She did not deserve this.
She whispered to the tools in the shed, claiming they spoke to her. She called me the pink-faced thing with wet fingers. Another time, she clutched the floorboards and screamed that I was snorting smoke into her lungs. She is bleeding her hallucinations into reality, and I can't allow that.
What the fuck do you mean bleeding? Is she wrong in any of that? Is she wrong in any of that, dude? You're absolutely taking advantage and killing her body. You're 100% doing that. None of that is wrong. None of what she stated was wrong.
I'll raise the dose triple and lock her up in the shed until it stabilizes.
And that was the psychotic episode.
Let her alone talk to the tools in the shed and commune with her fantasies. Diary, and she cried when I closed the door. She screamed, "You're the fat, grunting, flesh-dripping pig, rooting in my mind." Tomorrow she will be pure again. Still, silent, mine.
The door's opened. He literally, I went to a rant way more last time, I think. Literally only thought of her as like a trophy wife. Like, Like, that's not, that takes trophy wife to a whole new fucked up level, bro. Bro, that's not cool. That's not cool.
It's real loud when they know the axe is coming.
Also, Meowsh, get ready to say yippee with joy. We did it. We made the pig squeal. We made the pig squeal. We did it. We did it. We got the good ending, everybody. I know I should be way more solemn like last time, but no, nope. This is definitively the better ending. This is the better ending. This is the life she deserves. She deserves to live free by herself with her own self-agency in the world. She deserves this. She deserves happiness.
It's time to put all the pieces together, huh?
Crazy to think this is the good
But
ending.
there is something missing. Oh, right. I almost forgot. The head.
I hate that she still fucking
My
loves him.
darling.
But this is somehow the good
Looks
ending.
like your little chemical cocktail had some side effects. Look at you now. Just a swollen, stinking pig. I can't even see your human form anymore thanks to your overdose.
She gave him too many drugs, and the side effect of the drug is it makes your skin violet and bloated. So she gave him a literal taste of his own medicine. He couldn't take it. She's still under the effects of it because prolonged overdose, technically speaking, prolonged exposure to it. And so she just like double killed him. Still loves him because of psychosis, but like she deserves better. But this is the best ending because he can't do shit anymore. She's her own person now.
You're so pink now. Not so grand without your scalpels and pills, are we? My dear Herbert, you know, I saw you in my dreams. First as a will-o'-the-wisp, now as a pig. But this form is way more fitting.
Dead, 100% way more fitting.
But because of you, I can never go back. The door is gone. Reality doesn't want me anymore.
No, honey, you're still accepted. People will help you. I'll help you. No. You're like the perfect being. You're like 100% still welcome into society. You don't have to.
You know what I'm
be
able to
bad.
see now? My fingers are worms.
I know. I'm 100% sure people will still love you if you're a worm. I know that for a fact. That was a trend. People know to say yes, I'll love you.
And outside, the forest calls. The horned ones are waiting for me there. They dance between the trees and tear open the sky with their laughter. And they say I belong. Now, my dear house, our house, you can keep his echo. I'm leaving. I'm going to go somewhere real. I'll walk barefoot into the dark. I'll let the thorns kiss me. I'll let the devils crown me. I never was your wife to begin with. I was just an experiment to you. But
That
now
is sadly
I'm
true.
your queen.
Go out there, queen. Go out. Go be your own queen.
Goodbye, my darling. I've gone where the real voices live.
Crazy how this is the good ending, right? How the good ending is, yeah, I know this is bad. I'm gonna go out there. I still love you though. I'm gonna go do my own thing in the wild where I know that's where I want to be. So goodbye. You can have him, house. You can have him. Keep him safe. He's still here. I'm gonna go with the literal demons. The rotten pig, you You've unlocked both endings. Thank you for playing. Also, when that game comes out, I'm gonna play it. I love this game. I love the pastel pink horror of it all. So I'm gonna absolutely play the Doll Museum. 100%. So, with that being said, go check out the Lulu Girl. 100%. 100% go check out the Lulu Girl. Okay, I got my mouse back to where the mouse should be. With that being said, this is where I'm gonna end this VOD. I'm gonna continue in another game. So with that being said, if you made it this far, hopefully I'll see you again next time. In case I don't have one time doing this video. In case I don't see you, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.